this presentation so I can share the presentation with Annie and the people that are not here. What question, Jody? You can make the question. Is the question is for me or is for Carlos?
No, it's something about the homework, but go ahead. I will
Ah,
do it when the class ends.
okay, okay, very good. No problem. So let me share my screen again. Oh, well, no. You are going to watch a video. Okay, you are going to watch this video, which is very related with the topics and the vocabulary. So the same thing. I am going to send you the link, and then you watch the video. When you finish with the video, raise your hand here. Okay, and then we are going to discuss the video. Understood? Yes.
Yeah, got it. Ma'am, are you recording the meeting?
Yes.
All right.
So the video is in the chat. Okay, so I am going to pause the recording because you are going to watch a video. So then I am going to continue with the recording. So there is the video. There is the link in the chat. I want you to tell me what did you see in the video and what is the video about. Remember to raise your hand if you want to participate. Remember, I don't call anybody that doesn't have the hand raised. Okay, I only call the people that have the hand raised. So Sanati, you first.
Yeah, the video was about the blue song. I guess it's a song that the hope of life is very high.
Okay.
Like the doctor we saw, sorry.
Uh-huh.
He he has 100 years old,
Yep.
and he give us some tips to how to reach that age. For
Exactly.
example, rising stairs upstairs
Uh-huh.
3 times a day can reduce the probability to suffer a heart attack.
Yeah.
And don't be stressed because the stress reduces your hope of life.
Exactly. Okay. Excellent, Sanati. Very good. Very good. The second will be Carlos.
Great. The video is about the tips of the longevity life. Um, Two of your younger people were at Mr. Warren's house. He's a retired man that was in the Navy.
Yeah.
He's not a doctor. He's just an elderly man who gives the secrets to live a longevity life. So he says that to live in a stressful life is not healthy. So and his wife says that he was stressed once in his life.
Okay.
He saw him only one time in that area. And the important thing is to eat nuts and to climb the stairs to I mean 20 times per week if you want.
Okay.
Which means it's 3 times per day. And to live what you want. I mean, to enjoy the moment and to do exercise.
Yes.
What he does is, um, in the yard, his
Yeah.
garden, he cleans his garden and all the things he does is nice. So, and he retires at his 95 years old and started his life in California. That's it.
Okay. Excellent, Carlos. Very good. So the next person will be Soiling.
Okay. What I saw in the video was that there's a lot of advices and good tips to hope your age your in the life. And it's true that when we maintain the body active, we do exercise, it helps. And when we have healthy habits, that can help to reach that age or any
Okay,
particular age, because it's true health, it's very, very important.
exactly.
And along with you keep going in your life, you have to make some good habits and change bad things,
Uh-huh.
and suddenly you will increase your everything in your life, not only the physic, just as always the spiritual
Yes,
things in you.
exactly.
So that
Okay, excellent, Soylent, very good. The next person will be Julie.
Well, I won't say that much, but I will focus on the longevity, because the person that we was watching, that is like 100 years, that's, I think that's awesome. He talked about that, to stay that long, you need to eat nuts. Well,
Okay.
eat nuts, stay your like, stay your body and your spirit like positive, you
Yep.
can have bad habits and bad thoughts, because that will damage your spirit,
Okay.
and stay active.
Exactly. Okay, very good. Thanks. Very good, Jody. And the next person is Jasmine.
Something that catch my attention was that although he has those years and he's old, he didn't want to only sit and live a sedentary life.
Okay.
To the other side, he do things that he enjoys and
Sorry.
good things for his life, because with that age, if he has the, how can I say, the mood, anime,
Mood.
the mood to do those things, and he feel better doing that, because some people with less age
Uh-huh.
only sit and wait for a deed, for example, but
Yes.
he is so active although with his age.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, for example, that person. Oh, Benjamin, you wanna participate? Thanks. Very good, Benjamin. You can
Yes.
speak now. Yep.
He said too, if you cannot handle with a situation, that it's too very difficult for you.
Yeah.
It's not even worth that you worry about, because you can do another thing and it doesn't make more different.
Yeah.
If you keep doing this and it is too difficult for you, it doesn't make any change. He said, I don't remember what it was. That's it.
Okay. Okay. Very good, Benjamin. So, let me show you something else. Let me show you something else about the video. So that person is like, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So the video was, as you know, the video was about a lifestyle habits that lead to living a long and healthy life. So about the video, this person is a doctor. Yes, he is a doctor, right? And as you see here, they say he is 100-year old. and he gives you many things, the things that he does that keeps him healthy. If you see the video, it's like he does everything like very relaxed. He takes everything with calm, no stress. And as you see, his person is from, he served, it says here, it says, he served in the World War II. So imagine that. That was a very stressful situation, but he could struggle with that. And we were talking about that a few weeks ago. We were talking about that, and you told me, teacher, but you don't look like you are 39, almost 40 years old. Because I said, even with my problems, I try to be always happy, doing everything like with love. Everything I do is like with love, relax, trying to be happy, trying to make another people to feel happy. That's the thing that I guess I have very present in me, that we have to be happy, we have to work very relaxed, and we have to try to make another people happy, and that makes you fulfill your heart, I think. Okay, do you have any question about the video or something? No. Okay, let's continue then. So in this case, we have vocabulary. This vocabulary is from the video. You see here we have the words retire, heart surgeon, vegetarian, faith, spirituality, a handful of, heart disease, philosophy, attitude, perspective, in proportion. So I need a person that can give me the definition of, well, retire. That would be the first. Retire. What do you think is that? Retire. Elizabeth.
Retired is a person that is done working anymore.
Okay. Yep. Soiling.
A retiree is a person that is not working currently and stop doing any work that you can get paid.
Okay. Excellent. Very good. Ludi.
Um, Stop doing something permanent.
Okay. Very good. So when we say retire, a retired person is always old. It has to be old to be retired. Joel.
No, for me, no.
Mm-mm.
No.
No. So for example,
No.
here in the, yeah, Joel, tell me.
Oh, some people retire because they have a physical problem,
Yeah.
or because they poor, or because don't wanna work anymore. You know, it's
Exactly.
something like that.
Exactly. Some people, as I was saying, here in the Dominican Republic, the teachers from the government, they can retire if they have 20 years working. Imagine that a person start working from the government at 18 years old. When the person is 38 years old, that person can retire from work. That doesn't mean that that person is not going to work anymore, but that can be a retired person only with 30 years old, right? I mean 38 years old. Also, there are people that can have, well, they have enough money, they don't want to work anymore, so they retire, they start enjoying traveling and stuff like that. So it doesn't have to be only with people that are old. Okay. Okay, another word. Let's see. Faith. Who can tell me what is that? Faith. Uh-huh. Yes, yes. Carlos, faith.
Faith. Um, Faith is when you believe in something, You
Yep.
believe that something could happen, could be possible.
Okay.
That is faith. Have faith.
Very good. Very good. Jasmine.
Faith is, like the Bible say, the
Uh-huh.
sure expectative of those things that you can see. Can't.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Another. Well, let's do the phrase a handful of. What do you think is that? A handful of. A handful of money. A handful of energy. What is that? Uh-huh. To understand that, you can separate the phrase. Okay, Jamacy?
It's a phrase or a way to talk when you have too much about something.
Exactly, very good. Right. It's like when you separate that word, obviously full is with two L. But when you say hand, you know what is hand. And then we say full, right? It's kind of like when you have a lot of something. A handful of money is that means that you have a lot of money. A handful of, I don't know, energy. You have a lot of energy. Okay, handful. In Spanish, that means like un puñado de, right? That is why the expression is with hand. It's like un puñado de something. Okay. Do you know what is? Okay, we have this one. Heart surgeon. What is that, people? Heart surgeon. Soiling.
A heart surgeon is a surgery
Mhm.
that involves the heart. It caused by heart disease or something.
Okay, very good. Very good. Carlos.
Okay, a heart surgeon is the person who does the surgery for the heart.
Exactly. Right. Very good. So when you have a surgery in your heart, surgeon is that is the noun surgery. Jonathan Benjamin. Soiling, you wanna say something else? Because I forgot if you.
No, no.
Okay, very good. So I think that you understand the other words, spirituality, heart disease. Well, when you have a heart surgeon, it's because maybe you have a heart disease. Obviously, not every heart disease ends or results in a heart surgeon. But yeah, when you have a heart surgeon, it's because you have a heart disease. Philosophy, attitude. When you say attitude, is the behavior or the mood of that person. My attitude is always positive. It doesn't matter. Yo soy una sal. En realidad yo soy una sal. But my attitude is always
Un
very
potecito de sal.
oh my gosh. Señores, hablando de eso, se lo voy a decir en español
¿Tú
porque
eres en
lo
grano
recordé
o
ahora.
molida?
Sal Perla tenía un concurso en estos días. ¿Por qué ellos no lo hicieron ahora para yo decirle todo, todo lo que me pasa? Yo hubiese ganado. Así que, ¿por qué tú eres una sal? Decía el concurso. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yo soy un potecito de sal.
Usted había ganado, teacher.
Ay,
De
sí,
seguro.
ya lo sabe que sí. Yo iba a ganar primer, segundo, tercer, cuarto, todos los lugares que fueran.
Oh my
El mar
God.
le gana en agua, pero en sal, never.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's kind of like that. My attitude in front of all of these issues is like I am trying to be positive. Obviously, for example, last week I was like, Dios mío, trágame tierra. I was really angry. My last week was very difficult. But I said, no, this week I have to work, I have my students, I have to continue my life. So my attitude is positive. Sometimes it is awful, obviously, but most of the time is positive. Soiling.
Yes, because you know the mind, we can exercise the mind. If
Hmm.
we always think negative actions will come to
Yes.
our life. But
That's
if
what I
we
think.
think positive, it's another story.
Well, in my life, it's not like that. But I know that for many people, it's like that. For many people, it's like that. I am going to send you. Let me send you this video before I forget. That I saw that video in a status on WhatsApp, and I said, "Oh my gosh!" But that is me. It's like that's what I have to say all the time because Dios mío, qué tan mala suerte, como que I don't know. But yeah, most of the time,
Se
eh, eh,
acaba.
Teacher, take a
no, pero
shower
Dios
and arrive.
mío. Jamie, you wanna say something?
Yes, my electricity have gone when you start talking about vocabulary,
Okay,
and I want to know about a handful of.
okay. Let me call a person. Richard, can you tell her what is a handful of?
Yes, as the teacher said before, a handful of means when you have a lot of something.
Okay, can you give her an example?
Like a handful of energy when you have a lot of energy.
Okay, and in Spanish, that is
Eh, I don't remember, teacher.
you
Un
forgot.
puñado, como un
Exactly,
puñado.
Yes, yes, un
un
puñado.
puñado de. Right.
Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so well, let's continue with the second page. In the second page, we're gonna see more vocabulary, and in that page,
Teacher, one
yeah,
question.
yeah,
In proportion, what means?
in proportion. Well, for example,
In
you saying, or can somebody explain that in proportion and give examples? Yeah, ya me see.
In proportion is when you are talking about measurements, medidas. Like the proportion of sugar of a cake
Okay,
is huge.
exactly. When you, for example,
okay.
when you are cooking, they say a glass of water in proportion of every spoon or of something. There is another phrase in Spanish that says tu corazón da in proportion of what you have in your heart. I don't know if you remember that phrase, but yeah, it's kind of like that, in proportion. Oh my god. Okay, any other question about this part of the vocabulary? Okay, let's continue then. So this is the vocabulary. I am going to give you.
Me,
Yeah,
teacher. Oh no,
yes.
oh no, okay, it's okay. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
I
tell
have
me
the idea
what
clear.
happened.
No, I was thinking about if we can use retire where you move to another place, but it doesn't make
Oh,
sense, I guess.
yes, because if
Yes.
you say I am going to retire, imagine that I am giving you class in the classroom, and I say I am going to retire. Yes, that is correct because it's not the same meaning, but it's the same word, so you can say that. Okay, it's the
Oh,
same.
okay.
Right. Okay. So people read this vocabulary. We are not going to explain a lot of things about this because parts of the body, I think that everybody knows most of the parts of the body. So I am going to send you this presentation, okay? And also, as I said, I am recording this presentation. So I am going to send the presentation and the video too. Okay, so don't worry, you don't have to take captures because I So I am going to give you 1 minute to read everything here in the screen. 1 minute. Okay, so well, let me see something. No, I am going to, yeah, Jamacy.
I can remember the meaning of jaw. Jaw.
Okay, I'm going to explain only that part, okay? Because in the first picture, you have the person and you see everything here. But in the second, I am going to explain some of them. So you know what is tooth, eyebrow. Well, the eyebrow, if you don't know, the eyebrow are these, the things that we have on over the eyes. So those are the eyebrow. Eyelashes. Let me see if I can draw. Esto es un ojo. The eyelashes are the little hair that you have here in the eyes. So those are the eyelashes. Pero se ve lindo, mi dibujo.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh my God. The chin. You know what is a chin? So the chin is this part that we have here. That is the chin. The cheek. This is the cheek. We have two cheeks. Okay. Como los cachetes de Kiko. So those are the cheeks. Forehead. This is the forehead here. Yaw. This part in your mouth. I mean, under your mouth. That is the yaw. Okay. That part is the yaw. You know what is the tongue, so it's inside your mouth, the tongue. And lips is the, well, you know what is lips. I don't know how to explain. Esa persona no tiene lips, lamentablemente. And then the other parts we have here is elbow. So this part in your arm is the elbow. And the wrist, lo que yo me rompí. Ay, no puedo dibujar. That
Oh
part,
my.
that is the wrist. Knee, you know what is knee? This part in your body is the knee.
No, I don't
Ankle,
need anything.
eh?
I said that I don't need anything.
You don't need any what?
Teacher, are you
It's my
propensa
need.
to have accidents?
Yes, lamentablemente yes. Since I was a child, I have all my life is like going to the medic, caídas, romperme hueso, yeah, all my life.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Teacher, you should
Yeah.
go to washing, take a washing in the river, teacher.
How do you still alive?
I have a problem in my knee. Sometimes my knee blend, sorry, ¿cómo se dice doblar? Bueno, se dobla en dirección opuesta, o sea, para atrás. Ya ustedes saben el dolor que eso ocasiona. So, yeah, soy una cajita de sorpresa, mi gente. Pero estamos aquí. Let me see what else. You know what is toe? So the things that we have, well, in our hands we have fingers, and in our feet we have toes. It's different. Hip, that is the hip. Let me see if I can. You have the hip here. Bones, you know what is bones, muscles, skin. Skin is the part that covers all of our body. Okay. So, well, if you have any other questions, something that you don't understand from the picture, let me know. Okay. We are going to discuss in
Can
the,
you Señalar uncle, teacher, please.
Okay, the ankle is in your feet. Wait a second. The little part that we have here, el huesito that we have here, that is the ankle, and here also. Okay, that part is the ankle. Lo que se me torció a mí cuando me caí, that is, that is the ankle.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay, so, and this is the last part of that vocabulary. We have opposites. So in this case, we have broad and narrow shoulders. In that case, we have shoulders. Narrow, as you see the picture, is something like this, okay, very small, and broad is very wide. For example, we have narrow shoulders. As you see, that person has narrow shoulders, and this person has broad shoulders. Okay. When a person does a lot of exercise, that person tends to have broad shoulders. Okay. Then we have long or short. Long arms, short arms. Long legs, short legs. Then we have big, large, little, small, and muscular body or muscular arms. When you have muscular, it's because you have or you do a lot of exercise. You lift a lot of weights. Okay. Questions? No questions. Okay, let's continue then. Okay, the speaking section. We're gonna do this. You are going to, I am going to play the audio only one time, and then you are going to read with your partners, okay? So let me share my sound here. And okay, pay attention to the audio, people.
Hello?
Hi, Mia. It's John.
John, where are you? It's 7:30. The movie starts in 20 minutes.
Sorry to call so late, but I can't meet you tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I don't feel well.
What's wrong?
I have a headache, and I'm really tired.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, get some rest, and I'll call you in the morning.
Okay. Talk to you then.
Okay. So I am going to choose the people in order here. Wait a second. Let me pause. I am going to pause the recording because what the heck? Oh, I'm sorry. Sharing. Okay, so I'm going to explain something, but before, just the pronunciation of this word, headache. Okay, when we have this, sounds like ache. Okay, headache, ache. And the other pronunciation I was going to tell you is this one. We don't say tired. Okay, we say tired, tired. Let me write it. Tired, like that. It's kind of like that. Tired. Okay. And let me see. Okay. Let me explain you this part. The useful expressions here. As you see, we have a person. Here we have a person that or different people that feel something different. The number one, she has, well, it's supposed that it's an activity that you have to do, but I copy that from my book. So the number one is that she has a backache. Remember the pronunciation, okay? Backache. Her back hurts. So that's the number one. Number two, she has a stomach ache, okay? Stomach ache. Her stomach hurt. Number three, she has a sore throat, Okay, sore throat is dolor de garganta. So her throat hurts. That is how we say that. Sore throat. That's the number 3. And number 4, she has a fever and a bad cold. She has a temperature. So the thing about useful expression is talking about health problems. When a person, most of the time when you receive a bad news from a person, you can respond like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. For example, if I tell you, well, I have the virus, or I have the flu, I have a headache. Most of the time, even in Spanish, we normally say that, oh, I'm so sorry. Ay, qué mal, teacher, lo siento. So that is something normal that we do when we receive bad news from a person. Not bad news like sucedió un accidente or something like that. No. When we say to another person that we feel bad, we have fever, stomach ache, or something, we normally say, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that's too bad, or something like that. Okay. And here we have some expressions, questions and answers. We say, what's wrong, or what's the matter? I don't feel well. I'm sick. I have a fever. I have a pain. My leg hurts. My back hurts, or something like that. Okay, very simple. Very simple. Questions about something here? No questions. Okay, so let's continue. Now we're gonna see the grammar, I guess. Yep. So before we see the grammar, or before we discuss the grammar, you are going to watch that video. And again, I am going so as you see in the video, or as you saw in the video, we are talking in that grammar about affirmative and negative forms of the imperative. When we say imperative, we are referring to commands, okay, instructions or orders that we give. So we have affirmative. As you see, the affirmative starts only with the base form of the verb. Stay calm, sit down, shut up, close the door, open the window. Okay, only with the verb. And when we use negative, the only thing that we have to add is don't at the beginning of the imperative. Don't stay calm. Don't close the door. Don't open the window. Don't sit down. Okay, so the imperative, we normally see imperative and in the rules of an institution or the classroom or your job. Okay, normally we see the imperatives in there. So it says,
Your
use the
mother,
eh?
mother, all the time.
Exactly, exactly. Exactly. Because as I said, when we use the imperatives are like instructions that we receive, instruction, orders, and commands. So use the imperative to give advice, instructions, directions, and orders. And obviously, if you want to sound polite, you are going to add the word please. Okay, so you can use please at the beginning or at the end of the imperative. We can say, please stay calm, or stay calm, please. Please don't panic. Don't panic, please. Please open the door, or open the door, please. Please don't close the window. Don't close the window, please. Okay. Oh, as you see here, they say, take 2 aspirin daily. Don't forget to take your medicine. So we receive the instructions also from the doctors, obviously. They tell us what we have to do or what we have to stop doing. Okay? Questions, as you see, is very simple. Thanks God, it's very simple. Okay, imperative
Yes.
to give orders, to give instructions to people. Very simple. So yeah, Benjamin.
We can use phrasal verb with that too, right?
Give me an example, please.
For example, uh, put off your put off your party off because you have a lot of homework.
Well, yeah, we can use, for example, if you say shut up is a phrasal verb. And yes,
Yeah.
we can use phrasal verb. I think that most of the time we use in positive, we can use phrasal verbs most of the time. Yeah. Any
Okay.
other question? Okay, no more questions. Let's see the next part. The next part is the second vocabulary of Unit 10. So as you see here, we are practicing words related to stress. Okay, so I am going to read all the words and then I am going to ask you to tell me the definition of these words. So in the first part we have Zoe. She said, I'm stressed. I have 3 exams and 2 papers to write this month. I don't have time to do it all, and I have no time to relax. Miguel says, I have a stressful job and I work long hours. In the past, I was full of energy, but now I'm always low on energy and tired. So I drink a lot of coffee. So I drink a lot of coffee. Then I can't sleep at night. Oh well. Then we have the word bank opposites. Be full of energy or be low on energy. Stressed, relaxed. Stressful, relaxing. Remember, when we say stressed and relaxed with ed, we are talking about how do we feel about the person. And when we say stressful and relaxing, we are describing something. Can be a person, can be a movie, can be a job, whatever. Okay, so that is a description of something or someone. And the first, stress and relax, is how do you feel or how a person feels about something. Okay, so let me see. Well, I need somebody that can explain me the word stress. Sorry. Somebody, please. Stressed.
Me,
Yeah.
stressed is when you have a lot of duties
Uh-huh.
and when you have a lot on your mind and you feel like overwhelmed, like very stressed. That-
Exactly. Excellent, Soiling. Very good. Very good. When you have a lot of things to do, you have too many things to do. You don't have a lot of time. And you feel like your mind is kind of exploding because you don't have time. So in that case, you feel stressed. I need somebody that can express what is low on energy. Low on energy.
Me, teacher Beverly.
First Jamacy and then Beverly. Okay, and then Soiling.
When you
Jamacy,
are
Beverly, and Soiling.
when you are low on energy, that means that you are tired. You don't want to do your best or nothing at all sometimes.
Exactly. Exactly. Very good. Very good. Beverly.
Yes, teacher, I think is when you do a lot of things and you don't have um, any energy, you tired and you can do anything because your energy in the moment is down or
Exactly.
it's
Very
over.
good. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Soiling.
Low on energy is like lack of energy when you don't have any desire to do something, when you can do more or can't, how can I say that? Yes, that.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, that is. So we don't have to add anything else. And I guess that you understand what is halftime, what is time to relax, full of energy, which is the opposite of low on energy, stressful,
Yes.
right?
Teacher, one
Yep,
question.
yep.
In what context we use stressed and stressful?
Okay, stress is, for example, when you have a lot of work to do, is how you feel because you have a lot of work to do. In the case of stressful, we have to say, well, I have a stressful job because in my job I have a lot of things to do. In that case, it's like you are describing your job. Okay, stressed with ed is how you feel, and stressful, you are describing your job or you are describing something. Imagine that we say, my seed program is stressful. You are describing the program. Understand?
Like
Okay.
I'm stressed because this problem is stressful.
Exactly. Right.
Exactly.
We could say, I am stressed because my ELT is stressful. We have to do a lot of things. We can say that. Right.
So that stressful is like the action of the noun.
It is like, well, it is like a description, actually.
Oh,
A
okay.
description, exactly. Right.
Stressful is the thing that make you
Mhm.
stressed.
Exactly. It's the same if I say stressing. My job is stressing. We normally don't use stressing. We use stressful, but it's almost the same. Almost the same. Okay, to describe, we use stressful. To describe a thing or something. A person can be stressful. Imagine that you have a person that bothers a lot besides you. That person speaks too much, that person moves too much, and you say that person is stressful because she or he doesn't stop talking or stuff like that. Okay, so we can say a person or a thing, right? Any other question about this vocabulary?
Teacher.
Uh-huh.
So stress is like a verb and stressful is like an adjective.
No, they are adjectives. Both of them are adjectives. Okay,
Okay.
because
Okay.
remember, stressed with ed, I am describing how I feel, but stressful is an adjective to describe how something is. Right? They are both adjectives. Okay. So as
Okay.
here we have also more examples, like we could use like relaxed and relaxing. I feel relaxed. Okay, is how I feel, or I can say she is relaxed because I am describing how she feels, and I can say relaxing. I think that movie or that music is relaxing. In that case, I am describing something. Okay, I can say, I think that my sister is relaxing because she makes me feel good. She makes me feel relaxed. When she talks, she makes me feel well. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question? No more questions? Okay. Let's see the next. I'm recording, yeah. Okay. So, well, we're going to do this activity at the end. So here we have the second grammar. And again, we are going to watch. This is the last video. Okay, this is the last video. So I am going to share the link with you. Let me pause, share my screen. So let's go. Do you see my screen, people?
Yes.
Okay. So, oh, I'm sorry. Give me a second. Sorry. So in this grammar, we are discussing when clauses, right? We call this clause because we have a situation and we have a result. In English, when we have that, we call it clause. Okay. So as you see here, we have the situation when I drink coffee or whenever I drink coffee, the result of that situation is that I can't sleep. Okay. It's the same if you say, every time I drink coffee, I can't sleep. As you see the examples, we can use the when clause at the beginning or in the second part of the sentence. We can say, when I drink coffee, I can sleep, or I can sleep when I drink coffee. Whenever I drink coffee, I can sleep. I can sleep whenever I drink coffee. Okay, so it says, these sentences talk about things that are usually true. When something happens or when X happens, Y is the result. Okay, the present tense is used in the when clause and the result clause. So as you see here, we are using the present tense. We don't use the simple past, we don't use the future, anything like that. The result clause can come first or second in a sentence. When it comes first, okay, pay attention to this. When it comes first, there is no comma between the result clause and the when clause. Okay, so when the result, as you see here, the result is at the beginning, we don't use comma here. When the result is in the second sentence, so we have to use a comma here in the when clause. Okay. Also, something very simple. Instead of you saying, every time I do this, the result is that. No. When I do this, the result is that. Or the result is this when I do that. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, everything today is very simple. The vocabulary is simple. The two grammars are simple. Okay, so you just have to practice. As I said, I am going to send you this presentation and also I am going to send you the link of this video for you to practice. So with this grammar, we finish the unit 10. Remember that tomorrow we're going to see the unit 11 complete also. Okay. And on Wednesday, we're going to see the unit 12 to finish with every unit. The other days, we are going to do review. Okay. Maybe on Friday, we're not going to have class. Depends on if I have a meeting or not. But yes, on Thursday, Monday, and Tuesday, we're going to have only review and a lot of speaking. Or Sky. So,
Yes.
Yes.
do you have any question, people, about something today?
I can't wait for these days.
You can wait for?
Those days,
Oh,
we will have a lot of talking.
yep, yep. Well, people, so we finished for today. Nah, see you tomorrow. Oh, Andreina, you have a question.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, tell me.
What about the composition?